Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Moreau with Cause de l'École. Um, Today, I'm gonna talk a little bit about we're gonna talk about politics in the U.S. So, as always, I'm going to invite a few friends so that way they can join us. And after I do this, then I will go ahead and spend a few minutes talking about a political situation in the United States. So I'm going to invite a few more people and then we'll get started. I think I've invite enough people. All right. Once again, this is Dr. Moreau. It's always a pleasure being with you on Sundays to share information with you. And as always, I believe when you are informed, you make better decisions. But we're gonna talk about the politics in the United States. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people have anxiety. They are depressed. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to expect because every day things are changing in the country. The president is signing many executive orders. So I would suggest that you guys stay abreast of what's going on so you don't miss out. You may say you don't want to be involved in politics because you should be involved in politics because life itself is politics. As you know, the president has decided to impose tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. So 25% tariffs on these countries and 10% on China. So when you do that, when you impose tariffs, of course, the goods coming from these countries, they're going to be more expensive. And of course, people voted for Trump so that way he could bring down price. And as you can see, with these tariffs, prices are not going to go down. They are actually going to go up. So they voted for him, so they're getting what they voted for. Regarding immigration, as you know, they are deporting, they are sending home a lot of people. They say they're starting with criminals, and then they're going to go with other people that are not legal. They can go to churches, schools, they go to people, businesses to find people who are working and who are not legal. So they want to deport everyone who's not legal. They're starting with criminals first. So nobody wants to live with criminals in your neighborhood, and we think that it's a good thing to do, but we do have students right now who are not a criminal, but who are illegal, and they are at school. They are attending school, especially if we take Miami-Dade County Public School. We have a lot of students coming from everywhere who are not legal here, and they are scared of going to school. They are scared while they are at school. So imagine being in class and you thinking, what if ICE shows up today, and you hear a knock on the door and you don't know if it's ICE or not. So these students, how are they gonna concentrate? How are they gonna be able to study and focus on studying, because they are every day paying attention? They wonder if today is their day, if today is the day that ICE will show up and deport them. And you have students who have parents that they have already deported, and now they are here on their own. They are here by themselves. So families are also being broken apart. So this is not a good situation that we are in, that we are faced with. We know that President Trump will be here for the next 4 years. There is talk that they may amend the Constitution so that way he can run again until in 2028. So it's not impossible, because you have a Republican Congress, and you have a Republican Supreme Court, and you have a bunch of governors that are Republicans, because the governors, once you have to amend the Constitution, the governors have to agree. And if you have, I think we have more Republican governors in those 50 states than Democrats. So it's possible you could have a majority of governors agreeing for Trump to run for a third term. As you know, in the United States, you can only run for 2 terms. But because he skipped a term, so they may say because he skipped one, it was not consecutive. And because he was not consecutive, so he's allowed to run for a third term. So we're going to follow this and see how that progress, because that will be something new in the United States. So again, there are many nominees being confirmed in the United States Senate, and it seems like they're going to confirm almost everyone, whether or not they are for the people or not, because many of those people that they are confirming, these people they pledge their allegiance to Trump. They don't pledge allegiance to the United States Constitution. So you have people, you basically call them puppets, Trump puppets, people who are going to say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, who cannot voice their opinion, who will be scared of voicing their opinion, because once you do, then you may get fired. And whether it's the Attorney General, whether it's the CIA director, FBI director, you have the Defense Secretary, you have the Secretary of State. So all of these major positions have people who are Trump puppets, who are going to say yes sir, and agree to everything that he says. And again, these people pledge their allegiance to Trump and not to the United States Constitution. So we are in it for 4 more years, and we hope that as things are changing in the country, that you stay aware, so that way, so you know how you are going to be impacted, because all of us are going to be impacted, whether it's for grocery prices, whether it's for gas prices, whether it's for our safety. Right now, we have the Marines at the border securing the border even more, so that way less people enter the United States. So they've started doing things in those 10 days that we've never seen before, and it's only been it's not even 2 weeks yet. So we are in it for the long run. We need to stay alert. We need to stay aware. You need to stay focused. We need to continue doing what we need to do, so that way we go beyond these 4 years, and hopefully they will not amend the Constitution so Trump doesn't run again for a third term. And who knows, if he run for a third term, who knows, he'll probably be president again, because the president, the Republican, seems afraid. They seem afraid of Trump. It seems like there's nobody else can replace Trump. Like he's the God, as they say that he was God sent, because they tried to kill him, and because he did not die, he said that God sent him to save this country, and that's why they were unable to kill him when they shot at him. So being God sent, so that means people are afraid, because he's another Jesus. He's another Jesus. So God sent him to save us, to save all of us. So the Republicans are afraid. He's their leader. So whatever he says goes. In the Senate right now, anyone that he chose to be part of his cabinet, it seems like they're going to confirm all of them, whether they qualify or not, and many of them are not qualified. So they even say, which I found funny, that we've always had qualified people in those positions, so why not have unqualified people for once? So to them, it's okay to let's try it out. Let's try it out, right? Let's try it out. Let's have a bunch of unqualified people in those positions, because we've always had qualified people in them. So this is how these people, these Republicans, decide to play with people's lives by placing a bunch of unqualified people in those positions. I want to say hi to my friends, to my brother Max, my other brother Hilaire, my friend Judith. All of you guys are watching. I thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Max is gonna be here for 4 years, and maybe he may run again for a third term. So as you know, these guys, they've already talking about, after 10 days in power, they've already talking about him being president again. Like they don't have any other leader. Like there's nobody else in the Republican Party to replace Trump. So they've already, talking about him being president for a third term. So the Democrats, they are powerless right now. There's no power anywhere. Anything that the Republicans say they're going to do, they do. Even though all of the Democrats are against them because they're not in power, so their hands are tied. So we hope that in 2 years there will be election. So if we vote, if we have a Congress, a Democratic Congress, so at least we'll have some type of balance in Washington. If not, we are in it for the longest, and a lot of us are going to be impacted, whether it's positive or negative. So what I would suggest is take what's good out of this and make it better, so that way you can benefit from the decision making. So they may make decision that could be to your advantage, but if you are not paying attention, if you are not participating in what's going on, you may miss out. So pay attention. So watch the news and get involved, so that way you don't miss out on what's going on. So I wish everyone a great Sunday. I wish you guys a great week. A lot of things gonna happen this week. Every day new things are going on. So I will see you guys next Sunday. So be blessed, and talk to you later.